live show. Did everybody have a good weekend? There's Elsa. Elsa way down in Miami. What's going on, my friend?
Hi. On the way to the gym.
All right. That's where Kobe and I drove by it this morning. I feel tired, so you're doing more than me. Excellent. Where's everybody? John Cage. What? 4-3. Sorry, classical nerd in the. All right, cool, man. Love it. And John Hinks. I saw John Hinks here. I think is he still here? What's going on, John Hinks with Cageless is in the house. What's up, man?
Still here, man. Still here.
All right, brother. What's up? Good morning, man. So nice to see you last week, brother.
Good morning, man. Good to see you too.
All right. So I got a cool man. I had a little eye-opening. Sorry about the lighting today. I'm at my house in Colorado, and it's my last day here, and I'm selling it. And so guys moving in this week had to come out and do a couple things. So this is my final. Hopefully my final goodbye. He's buying it on a rent to own, so I do a lot of those, which is great. So with that said, anybody have any wins from last week that we didn't talk about at the end of the week? I know there's some great wins that people had. Does anybody have those before I get started? I got a mind-blowing presentation for you guys, so I'm super excited about it. If nobody has any wins, I'll jump right in. How about that? Yeah? All right.
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right. So does anybody know a really cool site called ChatGPT? Anybody familiar with that one? Holden's like, I don't what are you talking about, Willis? What are you talking about? All right. So check this out. So say that you get invited to a real estate office and you're like, what do I present? And you go, well, I want to do a Facebook class on Facebook, how to use Facebook as a real estate agent. So what I'm going to do is from a 10,000 foot view, I'm going to walk you through how to have an idea, how to take that idea, put it into a PowerPoint, and then take the PowerPoint that ChatGPT gives you and then put beautification on it within 10 minutes. And I don't even know if it'll take me 10 minutes. Would you guys like that? Does that sound pretty cool? Like, Brian, how'd that class go last week, man?
We had like 22 or 23 agents that showed up. The lunch spread was fabulous.
Very nice.
I learned a lot.
Good,
You know,
good. All right.
It's pretty good. They loved her presentation.
Good. So this is kind of in line with what she's doing. So check this out, guys. So let's just say that I want to do. I got invited to a one-on-one or one-to-many. And you can use this for any business in the world. This is crazy. So let's get, please put together a PowerPoint for me on Facebook marketing for realtors. All right, let me just let everybody in here. There we go. And I'm gonna do that. I'm literally gonna give it less words than more and see what it comes up with. Facebook marketing for realtors. So it's gonna do. And I'm not going to go crazy with making it perfect, but last Friday's presentation, if you were on the show, I did this exact same thing. And what I put in was SOP for a borrower. So standard operating procedures for a borrower. That's what I did last week. So I'm going to show you how. So it's creating 11 slides, 12 slides, 13 slides. Be human. I love where this is going. All right. So it's ready. All right. So it's ready. So now I can say, give me the PowerPoint version. And now this is going to literally take less than 5 minutes probably. So it's creating a PowerPoint version that I can download, okay? And we'll look at it after, and I'll show you what it looks like from ChatGPT. And so anything you want to present, big, small, little, if you get invited to speak at some event, if you just want to start presenting and teaching, like Jamie Miller says, the number one thing to do is teach, right? So start teaching stuff. If you have like, what should I talk about? Whatever it is, I think you guys get the idea there. So Facebook marketing for realtors, right? I just created a PowerPoint. So I'm going to download the PowerPoint. Let's just take a peek of it, what it looks like. So here's what it looks like. So here's Facebook, how to build visibility, generate leads, and stay top of mind. Okay. Even put my name in there because it knows who I am. why Facebook still matters. Over 2 billion active users. It gives you some stats. Perfect place to stay visible with past clients, friends, referrals. Your personal brand equals power. Please don't buy houses. They buy trust. People don't buy houses. They buy trust. By be authentic. So it kind of talks a little bit about the mindset behind what people are thinking. Checklist, content that converts. So there's 14 slides. Okay. It's a cool PowerPoint. You could go present it and no one would be upset. Would you agree? Would you agree, Kobe? I mean, like,
Yep.
that's pretty cool, man. It's got all the slides. It's got all the slides here. So, all right, let's just take this. There's this new site called Gamma. Okay, so gamma.app. Check this out, guys. You ready? In front of your eyes, I'm going to import a file. So you can ask ChatGPT to put it in Gamma style or Gamma format. So literally you can copy and paste it, put it right into Gamma. That would be paste the text. I'm going to import a file. It works about the same. So I'm going to import, and I'm going to import from upload. So this is a PowerPoint driven system that will take that PowerPoint and beautify it for me. Okay, so I'm going to upload the file. I'm going to grab the one from ChatGPT, and I'm going to hit turn clients into referrals, and it's uploading. And then here's a presentation, web page, document, or social. And I want a presentation, transform content, and I'm going to click continue. And then I got a couple other choices to make. Very few. I can do minimal, concise, detailed, or extensive. Kobe, which one you want, man?
Minimal.
Minimal. Let's do minimal. All right. So see how it took each slide, 1, 2, all the way down to 14. It showed me that I have 14 credit card total. So it did the right amount of slides. See how it put every slide beauty like in there? And watch this. Now I click create. And in front of our eyes. Kobe, you ready for this?
Let's do it.
Dun, 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 dun. It puts pictures in. It literally transforms that white PowerPoint, which would be acceptable 100%, into a unbelievable killer PowerPoint that I can now present to you guys. How long did that take, Kobe?
4 minutes and 27 seconds.
You timed it. I know you did. You probably did. Yeah. It's almost done. We're on slide 9. There's slide 10. There's slide 11.
It's funny because I have like 4 different presentations that I need to do. How much is the subscription?
I think it's $15 a month. You buy credits, but I think it's $15 a month.
Cool.
Yeah. So there's slide 14. Done. That looks just like me. So that's really cool. And I could replace that picture if I wanted to. Check this out. So literally the thing is done. I could go full screen, presenter view, or I can literally go, I can export this. Let's see, click the share button and then export PDF, export PowerPoint, export Google Slides. If you want to put it in Google Slides, export Ping. So I'm just going to export PowerPoint. Give it a couple seconds. So whatever you can dream up, whatever you can think up, whatever you want to present on, if you want to start teaching, going live, doing podcast, what are 5 questions that I said ask every real estate agent that comes on my show or my podcast? So I'm going to open this up. So here is Facebook marketing for realtors. Build visibility, generate quality leads, and stay top of mind, presented by Scott Hudspeth. Here is the why Facebook still matters. Some stats. Another picture. Me presenting to a family. Trust over transactions. Is this pretty crazy? Even put somewhat of a Facebook picture in the computer. Strategic cover photo, compelling bio, essential links. Like, I don't know that you would need to change anything. Just sold, client success stories, local community spotlights, educational content, behind the scenes. I mean, I'm getting some ideas from this. Comment daily, spark interaction, respond to everything, go live weekly. Hello. Join local groups, community, provide value, host Q&A sessions, build relationships. listing ads, lead forms, retargeting ads. It's going deeper. Schedule posts, smart follow-up, deals happen, real connection.
Scott, this is so cool. Do you know how much time I spend trying to be creative in PowerPoint? And at the end, they all look the same. So
You-
that is absolutely awesome.
Isn't it unbelievable? Lynn, so nice to see you, my friend.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah. So think about. I used to spend an hour, like literally a half hour every day when I would create, like, if not an hour, because I'm like, there's a thing in PowerPoint where you can like go, all right, give me some ideas and stuff like that of like what, like formatting and stuff. I don't spend any time anymore. Like when I have an idea, I go perfect. Did it miss anything? I don't know that it did. It probably went over the top on what I would probably delete the ad slide, because I'm like, most people, I want to go to the basics, or I could go back to ChatGPT and go, hey, make this more basic 101 version and then have a 102 version, maybe something like that, to where you keep it super simple so that when you show it to them, you give them a copy of it. Now, you want one more little trick? All right, so there's another, okay, so you got Gamma, all right? And then there's one other thing that I'm going to share with you. This is really cool, called Flip HTML, okay? So let me show you, and this takes, I think this literally takes longer than, so if you want to send this out as a like a link, so it'd say, all right, so I'm going to upload. I'm going to upload that PowerPoint, and I'm just going to slide that in there. So this is like the professional, like this is like creating a link to it. So it's like live, with an actual link instead of a PD, like a PowerPoint version. It creates like a book, if you will. So it's called Flip HTML 5. Again, uber inexpensive, but then you can create a QR code for it. And I'll show you how to do that in like within, 10 minutes of all of this. So this will take a second to convert, and while it's converting, we'll take any questions or anything you guys have as far as what I just covered. Any questions on what I just covered? Krista's in the house. What's up, girl? How are you?
I am fantastic. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, my
Thanks.
friend. All right, so my book is done. My link
Thanks
is
for
done.
doing this show. I love it.
I know. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Scott, I have a question.
Yeah, man.
Can you also do like instead of a PowerPoint, do the same but for a flyer, for a DSCR flyer, for time home buyer, something like just a one pager?
It's probably going to be different. I haven't tried a flyer, but you can try it. Yeah, absolutely try it and let me know. You get a trial for the Gamma to try it out.
Okay.
So yeah, for sure. But the great idea though. And I'm sure that you could say.
It looks like it does. It looks like if you go, I'm just looking at their thing. It says presentation, documents, social media, and websites.
Okay.
So
there you go.
I think Ocasio has a thing to bring back to the group now.
There you go. Thank you, Ocasio, for bringing that up, man. Ocasio.
Making me work.
All right, so see how I created this link. So if I was to text you that link, it would be a live link, and I could I'll just do it to put this in the thing. Let me just show you what I'm talking about here. So I'm gonna go. Make sure there's nobody wants. All right, so I'm gonna go chat. Let's see, chat, and I'm gonna put this in for everyone. But I want to show you something cool. So literally, you could do this inside of a real estate office, and they'd just blow their mind. Okay, you could make a presentation on. Put together a listing presentation for me that will win listings 24/7, 365. Right? Create a presentation, go in, rock and roll. Hey, Ed, let me show you how to create a listing presentation. So there's a link, but check this out. When you're on any web page inside of Chrome, if you right click, maybe hold on one sec here. Am I still inside here? Maybe it won't work. Let me just open it up here one sec. All right. It won't right click. All right. I guess I'm not going to do that. All right. Scratch that one. But if you want to create a PowerPoint, just so you know, on any page, I don't know why it doesn't work on this one. It's weird. I'd have to put it into I'd have to put it into Go High Level. But just what I was going to show you is, let me just close this out. And let me just open up a website here. Let me just show you the actual link to Gamma. So let me just go to gamma.com. Gamma.app. Let me show you something. Gamma.app. All right, so here's the Gamma.app, and I want to create a PowerPoint. See how I right-click on this? And then create QR code. So if you guys want to scan that, that'll take you to Gamma so you'll know what the website is. So just so you know, guys, I did this the other day when I was presenting, and the office went nuts. They're like, what? Are you kidding me? And so any Chrome, I don't know why it doesn't work on that link. I'm going to try and figure that out, but I wanted to show you that as well. So right-click on Chrome, and you have a QR code for whatever you're talking about, whatever presentation. So within, I don't think it took me 5 minutes. I said 10 just to give me a little leeway in case I messed it up. But so don't be shy about putting stuff out there. There's a couple guys that I coach with. We're going to start going live and doing stuff like this and just like talking about their business and sharing a success story, sharing a program that they have, like to build their brand. And so when you're doing stuff like this, when you put yourself out there, get comfortable being uncomfortable, being the presenter, teaching. And here's the crazy part. This is the funny part. Do most or any of the people that I don't know that any of them would, if you made a mistake and you said something wrong, I don't know if they would actually know if you made a mistake. It's kind of like if a famous singer was singing a song and she missed a note. Would you notice? Most of the time you wouldn't notice, right? You're like, I didn't catch it. If they missed a chord on the guitar. And so what I'm saying is don't get comfortable being uncomfortable. Come out of your comfort zone and think of an idea, create an idea in ChatGPT, put it in Gamma, and go present it and practice it one-on-one. Say, hey, I just want to run something by you. Call them on the phone, do a Zoom call, pull up the PowerPoint and do a presentation. Make sense? Kim, you're going to eat this up, aren't you? Holden, what you got?
This is awesome. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Holden, what you got, buddy?
I don't know if I can share my screen, but
did you already do it?
Oh, I can. No, I did. So I used Gamma before.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find it here.
All right.
It's a really funny image that it created. So this is for reverse mortgages, and it's closing day.
Wow, love
and if
it.
you really look in, he's double fisting his champagne glass.
Oh, he's double fisting. That's so cool. That's so cool.
So I thought I would share.
I love it. That's so cool. Good job, man. So you've already used it. So you've already done this to create a presentation for reverse mortgages?
Yes, and for like a Gen X version to convince the kids to let their parents do what they need to do because, Gen X, we get nothing. So why do we deserve the house? Let them have the house and have the fun.
Wow. So you tailored it towards the kids rather than the parents because the kids are probably the ones that say yes or no most of the time.
Right.
Or they feel like they're being taken.
Or have an influence.
Yeah, huge influence. Yeah, they'll talk them out of it thinking they're going to lose their money. And they don't even care about their parents' lifestyle. Right? Crazy. Cool. What are the questions you guys got, man? Dude, I burned through that. I could do 2 presentations in this half-hour show. It's so...
Hey, Scotty, I love the idea of that flip maker, like a flip book.
Yeah.
Because there's so many times that people want information. And so what we think is we want to throw up at the mouth and send them paragraph after paragraph in a long email. And even though you can take that same information and drop it into a flip book, they'll read it in the flip book because it reads like a magazine and it's short versus these long dissertations, right? We need to stop writing essays. So I love that you shared that so easily.
Yeah, and I want to show what she's talking about. So the flip book is pretty cool. So in the fact that when you open it up as a link on your phone or wherever, you literally can slide on your phone, or when you're presenting like this, it's a book. So no matter what, it puts every slide into a book. It'll do this with PDFs. You can upload anything, and it'll create a book for you. Pretty cool.
Just like Canva on roids.
Canva on roids, babe. Dude, seriously. Yeah, it's like Canva on AI roids.
Yep.
All right. What else we got? Any other questions? Any other challenges people are facing in today's amazing market with rates coming down a little bit?
I'm just finding that it's really fun right now. And I wanted to leave the conversation open at the beginning, but I'm finding that a lot of people are really excited about cash out refinances. Like I had some guy that had a driveway he needed to pay for. I had another guy that's doing a bunch of other stuff. So I know a lot of us I'm excited about the rates, but also a lot of just opening up with that financial position question. And then I keep using this question, like what amount of savings per month would be meaningful? Because I love that from Scotty in terms of the monthly payment, what matters. And that one, for some reason, keeps getting me, well, it's actually, they keep responding, oh, it's not really the payment. It's I want to refinance this. I want to refinance this. So
Yeah.
I think that's been pretty fun.
Yeah. So I got an application yesterday, and so the lady, they're buying. Guys, there's opportunity out there, and it was a referral from an agent. She called me up. She gave me the borrower. The borrowers called, and they said we're going to buy first and then sell. They got the means to do it. So I talked to them, and so we're going to work on that. So like people are, and she even said, man, I got 3.25 on my current home. So just so you guys know, this is a real deal. I mean, like there's people out there. One of the 6 Ds, whatever it is. I think their thing. Oh, you know what it was? They want to downsize. So we joked around a little bit. They just said, "Hey, man, we want a smaller house. It's way too big for just my husband and I." And they're older, and it's like, I said, "Man, I call it right size. I'm gonna right size my house, upsize, downsize, whatever." So it's just to have those conversations. Just know that might be a great little reel to put out there. Hey, thinking about downsizing. That might be, and talk a little bit about appreciation. I'm seeing rumors about what the appreciation is going to do in 2026. I'm hearing around 10%. I don't know if it's across the board, but you can go into ChatGPT and say, what is the last 5 years of appreciation? And use that in your reels. Like, hey, what's the rate? Hey, well, before I talk about rate, get them off rate. Before I talk about rate, let me talk about appreciation. Let me show you. I went into ChatGPT and I Googled what is the appreciation rate of the last 5 years in my city, wherever they're moving to, wherever they live, wherever they want to buy. And say, so here's, if you wait 12 months, 5%, 6%, 7%, whatever it is, depending on the state, city. And so talk about that, and talk about that in real numbers. You're buying a $300,000 house at 5%, $15,000, right? So find ways to educate them. And what you're really doing is put a PowerPoint together. So you have a reminder with a flip book and say, hey, it's funny you bring the rate question up. I put a presentation together in regard to the rate question and some other things to think about when you're looking to buy a home and if you should or shouldn't. I'm all in whether you should or shouldn't, short term, long term. But I put together it has part of short term, long term goals. Where it talks a little bit about down payment, talks a little bit about your monthly payment, talks about MI, all these little things that they might not know about that you could put into a nice little flip book for them and send it over to them. And call it Kobe's playbook. So just a thought there.
Boom.
Does that make sense though? Because we're addressing the whole big picture, not just what's my rate, because that's all they know to ask. So went off on a tangent there. Sorry about that. Any questions on what I talked about today? ChatGPT, Gamma, Flipbook.
I agree about the rate, the refi thing. Sometimes they don't even know what's possible.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Just asking the questions.
Yep.
Because I've had that happen. I thought, oh, they just want a lower rate.
100%. 100%.
They ended up. I have clients right now. I just submitted a file, and they wanted some cash out, and
yeah.
But we were able to keep their payment almost the same.
Crazy, right?
With the cash out, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So I'm hearing a lot of refis going on right now, especially with the little blip in the radar. People are like, just give me something. You know how people just want something? Like, give me an eighth, give me a quarter, give me under 6. So
give me 2 months. I don't have to make my mortgage payment.
Exactly. Hello. Or just give me a little breather. Like if they want cash. Hey, Kathleen, did they say why they wanted the cash?
They didn't, but I think when I helped them with their purchase and they were selling a home, I think they thought they were getting more money from that sale, and she was a little disappointed by that. And that was a year ago. So I think now, she can, take the money out of the new house.
Got
So,
it. So
yeah.
yeah. Very cool. Very cool. You just never know. I like it. So,
Right.
and the reason I ask why is you could use the why as a story. So I would say, hey, just quick question. I think I know what the reason, but I just want to make sure that I'm on the same
Yes.
page. And just so then, like if she's thinking it, hey, did you buy a home a year ago, and you didn't get as much as you thought you were going to get from the sale of your house, and maybe there's some appreciation that you can take advantage of right now. And I just did a deal for a couple that payment didn't go up at all. Pulled some extra cash out, gave them a little breather. Hey, if you're thinking about anything at all, buying, selling, investing, or debt consolidation, or maybe you just need a little cash for just a little breather, give me a call. So, and you can use that story. Anybody on here can use that story.
Yeah.
Anybody. Like
we just
it works. So Holden, people would love, if you want to, man, I'd love to have you on the show and talk about that presentation that you're doing for the reverse thing.
Yeah, let's get through Fuse this week. How about that?
All right, let's get to Fuse, man. Well, yeah. Anytime you want, just let me know, man.
Perfect. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
How many people are at Fuse that are on this call?
Holden, how many people are at Fuse?
No, I'd like anybody on this call that's at Fuse. Just you. Do you hold it?
I know there's a lot of people going. I don't know who is, but cool.
Hey, Scotty.
Yeah.
I'll share a quick encouragement to follow up on your leads. So I, like 2.5 weeks ago, got a phone call. She was referred to me by someone gave her my card. She couldn't remember who it was. She said she talked to like a dozen lenders and realtors and she couldn't remember who. So kind of a referral, but couldn't remember from whom. I talked to her for like a half hour, did the initial high trust conversation, got the story and everything. And then it was $2 million purchase with 20% down. And so big purchase, right? So then I followed up. Well, then I figured out like what realtor, she wanted a realtor referral. So even better, now I get to refer this $2 million purchase to one of my partners.
Wow.
And so I do some vetting, figure out who I'm going to refer it to, and then send her the application link and all of that. And she ghosted me. I was like, oh man. So I followed up 8 times between email, text, and phone call for the last 2 weeks. She didn't respond. And this weekend she did the application and we sent out her pre-approval. And I got to call my agent back and say, okay,
she's back.
She's in. So keep following up.
Yeah.
Don't give up. Don't give up.
Did she say why she wasn't around, or she take a 10-day cruise or something?
Don't know. I still haven't talked to her. She just did the application.
Wow. Crazy. Good for you, my friend. Congrats.
Yeah. Thanks.
Woohoo, man. So what's that? $60,000 referral?
Yeah.
For an agent that, I won't say.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Crazy. Good stuff.
Great example of like, don't let it, don't have all these, stories going on in your head.
Yes.
Like, oh, what did I do wrong?
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Life happens.
Who knows?
Life happens.
She's a physician. Who knows what's going on?
Had nothing to do with you. It was whatever was going on in her life. Yeah. She's a doctor. Forget it.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. The funny part is 99% of the time it never has to do with us.
Well,
right.
Never. Like we think it does, and we let it affect us, and like, oh man, I suck. I'm no good. Everybody leaves me. No, it's just you just didn't follow up long enough. Like, what if you wouldn't have followed up 8 times? What if you just stopped at 4 or 5 or 6 or 7?
Right. She was referred to a bunch of different lenders. And so I don't tell yourself the story that, she must have called someone else. Daniel Harkavy taught me API, like assume positive intent, just API.
API. There you go.
Every time. And I put that thought in my head, like that attitude every time that I sent her a text or called or emailed, like just assume positive intent.
Love it. Love it.
Uh-huh.
Which puts you on a positive note instead of a negative. She's coming back.
Uh-huh.
She's coming back.
Yeah.
She's coming back. Yeah. Yep.
And I'm here to help her.
There
I'm
you
here
go.
to serve her.
There you go. Awesome. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. Oftentimes, I don't realize the amount of touches we need to move the ball. I mean, it could be 6 months sometimes. Like, and how hard it is to do a email, text, touch in. Like, I love the, hey, are you okay? You know, those little text messages. I mean, they work great. I mean, there's a couple people on this call that have used it, and so they feel bad not responding or not like paying it, like not responding to any of your stuff. So try that if you get down to it. Cool. All right, guys. Same time, same place, right here tomorrow on the MLO Live Show. Thanks for being here. I hope you got something out of today. The recording is on YouTube, so you can check it out there. And with that said, if you guys have anything you would like to present and be a guest on my show, please let me know. And we will, or you got a story or something that happened that you just like, man, I want to put this out there. As we do every day, I would love to talk with you. Just shoot me a DM, shoot me an email, shoot me a text, call me, whatever you got to do. And we'll get you on. All right, my friends. Have an amazing day. Appreciate you more than you know. And we'll see you on the web. Take care, everybody.